Stay with us after the break. Marcus Shaw from AuCom Electronics and Chris Davis from World Vision join me to talk about the community to community sponsorship project. Welcome back. Joining me now is Marcus Shaw from AuCom Electronics and Chris Davis from World Vision. They're joining me to talk about the community to community sponsorship project. I can hardly say it. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you too. Thanks.
So first of all, Chris, tell me about what the community to community project is.
It's a project that we have in Guntur in India, and the idea is that we are World Vision are working with AuCom to help a community there to lift the whole community up. So it's a orphans and vulnerable children program, and the idea is that we work with the community to start small businesses and to pretty much help the families get a bit of economic lift.
That's amazing.
That's great.
Marcus, how did AuCom Electronics get involved with this?
Well, it's a long story. It started back in the mid-90s for us. We started off with one sponsored child, and there was a few fights over who would get to write to the sponsored child and things like that, so we upgraded to 10, which caused even more fighting. So
when you say fighting, you don't really mean fighting.
No.
In-house fighting.
No, in-house fighting.
Yeah.
So the decision was made that every employee at the company would have a sponsored child.
Wow.
And it's written in our contracts that you'll be expected to write to this child. And now, more recently, we've taken up the Guntur project. So the guy at work who looks after World Vision and collecting all the letters and sending all the letters for the staff, he's coming up to retirement. So gave us an opportunity to look at the whole way we sponsor kids. So rather than having a bunch of different children throughout the world, now we're focusing on one specific project, which is Guntur.
Chris, how common is this that a company, a business would take on so many children from around the world?
Yeah, AuCom's pretty special. Before AuCom shifted from everybody in the company sponsoring a child to the whole to running a whole project, they had about 200. Was it 200? Yeah, 200 sponsored children. So one for every single employee, which is fantastic. But we have a lot of businesses who work with us to do big projects. I think what's neat about AuCom is that they have it tied in with all the employees as well. So often other organisations, other companies who work with us, it will be that the founder or the owner is passionate, and so they will find the funds to make it happen. But what's neat with AuCom is they've actually got it right through the whole organisation. Yeah, it's great.
Marcus, what's this like for you, coming from AuCom and your colleagues have each had sponsored children? What's this like for you because, I mean, some people wouldn't have even heard of sponsoring children before they came to work here. Tell me about what it's like to work there. To
work for AuCom?
For AuCom, in this regard.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great place to work. There's no doubt about that. And I guess having that picture that it's not just about commerce, that there's more to life than just the business, and kind of framing the work that you do in that context just sort of transcends business, really, and it is a great place to work. We had a fundraiser last week, and we had close to 70 staff there, and raised over $1,000 for the community project. And
amazing.
So people are behind it. It definitely comes from our founder, Ray Arch. It's from the top down, but it's also from the bottom up, and there's the whole company's involved in it. So.
And Marcus, you're heading there for 3 days in early
am.
December. We don't have much time left in this program, so how are you feeling about it?
Really excited, really looking forward to it. It's going to be a eye-opening experience, I'm sure.
It will be.
Yeah.
And Chris, are you heading along as well?
I'm not on this trip, no, but we have. It'll be a pretty exciting trip, I think. I think the thing about going overseas to visit the projects is you get to see the change as it's really happened, and you get to see just the change that happens in people's lives from just that small bit of help. Sometimes it makes a huge difference. Gunter's pretty big. There's a lot of people involved in the project, and the idea is that we just helping people get started on things like petty shops, so shops outside their houses, bicycle repair businesses, things like a small roadside stall, and then all the other things that we're doing as well, so education and health and water, and there's lots of other things going on to lift, just trying to lift that whole community up so they can be self-sufficient.
It's absolutely amazing. Marcus and Chris, thank you so much for coming on the project today, on the program today, and of course for AuCom Electronics for sponsoring this project. Let me encourage other businesses out there to contact World Vision, worldvision.org.nz, to get involved with projects such as these. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.